Greetings, everyone. This is Elizabeth, and today we have our friend Jay, Craft by Jay, hanging out with us, and we're doing Pattern to Paper Monday. How is everyone? Hi, Jay. How are you?
I'm good for a Monday. We have our Mask Cat, joining us for usual because he was napping. Like it's fall here now. I mean, like it's fall everywhere, but like the weather is fall
Yes,
finally. So it
finally.
was like 50 this morning, and it's like 70 right now. So like
Oh,
both the cats are hanging out by the open windows.
nice.
But he decided to join us. But I have all sorts of fall stuff left over from like earlier this week and or not this week but last week, so these are pretty good. But I have this is it's funny. I Were you there? No, you weren't. It was funny. Like I randomly was doing Biddy Penny's new it's not called Sugar Skulls, but it's something like that.
Right?
You probably know what it's actually called, but
No, I don't.
oh
I
well,
need to go
I'll
find
look it
it.
up because I have it on my computer. It's like Let Us Remember or something. It's not Sugar Skulls because I would have remembered that, or We Will Remember. So We Will Remember is the actual name of it, but we've been calling it the Sugar Skulls, and there's these really cool cats and dogs, and there are people in it too. But I
Nice.
was, and there are like ephemera, like real ephemera pages that you could just scan and cut out, as opposed to these like 9 panel ones. But anyway, I went to make some little mini journals, but it was funny because I was just like randomly talking about it, and then Biddy Penny magically appeared somehow. Like I don't know if she has like magical AI bots that's like if someone uses your kit, like tell you, like alert me when someone's talking about me on the internet. But
Right?
anyway,
Yeah, I
it
want
was
to
pretty
get
cool
I want
because
to get her unicorn, her autumn unicorn. It looks like it's going
oh,
to
those are
be
cool.
a fabulous set. Yeah, and the tree is fabulous. But
Well, I don't know about that one, but the one I picked up was pretty inexpensive, but it came with like 12 or 15 actual, like individual pages to print out. So like
yeah,
it was a really good value from like you could make just a whole bunch of ephemera and then just sort of have a collagey kind of day.
nice. Yeah, that one's on sale. The unicorny one is on sale. So,
Oh well,
if
I
anybody's
think somebody needs it.
interested.
You could contact her and say, "Hey, wouldn't you like a tester?"
Oh, I am. I am. I will be downloading this stuff. She has graciously gifted me all the goodies, so I
Oh,
just
neat.
gotta print them, and yeah, I'll be making some goodies. I will. But let's say
I
hello
just saw
to.
them.
Oops, sorry.
I don't know. Go ahead. Let's say hi to the people.
Yeah. Hello, Maureen Pryor and Cordelia. Hello, hello, Jenny G. Thanks for joining us again today. Linda G. How are you doing? Pam, aka PJB Stamper. Hello, hello. Maddie the Empty Nest Scrapper. How are you? Mr. Jim Ebers in the house. Brenda K. All of the fun peoples. Lisa Acker, Mommy Guide. Hello, hello. And I think I got everybody. If I didn't, you can yell at me. I might get you next time. But yeah, so I'm gonna. I did some die cutting. I used my new favorite dies, and especially this one. I use this one all the time now. This one is Card Cut Essentials die set number 2. It's pink and mane, and they're designed by Kendra Morgan from Kendra's Card
Know
Challenge.
her?
Yeah, but I did cut the big frames. So I did this one and this one. So we're going to make some fall cards. I'm excited. It was a good choice.
Well, that's a good idea. Well, I've been in a very sort of ooh, that's a nice match. I've been in a very fall mood, so
Yeah,
I am happy to oblige.
I'm glad you mentioned it. And Jim, I have craft card base. Look, I'm already prepared with the craft card base.
Woo. Oh, it made me so sad. So I picked up craft card bases that were like on super sale at Hobby Lobby, and they're 5.25 by 4, not five, or sorry, 5.5 by 4, not
Oh no.
whatever the normal one. So like I had to actually use math. It was sad.
Mathing is hard.
Well, it's like I have to remember that like the panels are 3 3/4, not 4 inches.
Right.
So that's always sometimes that's challenging. How are we feeling? We like, but this I like. This I like.
My new plaid paper. I bought. I was at. Oops! I'm gonna rip my ears out. Michael's. They had $4.99 packs of paper, so I got one pack, but it's all plaid.
Oh, I got.
It's all plaid.
I got one too. That's a good reminder. I have one that's got these really cool. I'll grab it. We're in no hurry, probably.
No. Why hurry? Crafting doesn't need to hurry. Jenna Mize, hello, hello. Thanks for coming in. But yes, and some of this paper even has foily bits. I mean, it's so pretty. But yes, it's all plaid. And, you know, it'll work for Christmas too. So, yes, it'll pull double duty. But that's where this plaid paper comes from, is from that new paper pad. And that's all I'm using for my pattern paper is plaids. But,
oh, neat.
Yeah.
But this was a $4.99 special too. But I got it because
oh, that's nice.
It's got these really cool like scene papers. And I've been trying to be better at using my scene paper. But ooh, this one's foily. But I feel like this would be a lot of these would be really cool to like, you know, make some kind of mini album I know how to make already, and then use these as like matte pages. You know, matte is the wrong word here, but you know, like the background.
Right.
And then you could either. I've actually like all the mini albums I made, like most of them you can do a 4x6 photo in, but I always get the wallet size ones and cut them up, and then you can kind of like collage.
Yeah, collaging is fun. I don't do it very well. It's kind of intimidating, but it's fun. And yes, and foily is so fun. And then Pam, yes, Pam, only one. Thank you for being proud of me. I said no to all the rest. I walked away. But I didn't walk out with only the paper. I also bought Halloween decorations for my house.
Well, they've got that evil thing they do now where it's like they give you a coupon for next time, and then I'm like, oh, well, I don't want to like lose money.
Right.
On the money I haven't spent.
Yep.
We like this. I like this. This is good. I am happy.
I'm gonna put my little squares down.
Maybe I'll make a dog. We have people who like dogs.
Yes,
right?
we do. I like dogs. I have a dog. She's a Pomchi. Her name is Foxy, and she's got the cutest ears. She's the most adorablest dog ever. Because before Foxy, before Foxy, I was not a dog person. And actually, before Foxy, there was 2 other dogs. Jessie, I found Jessie at the supermarket in a box. And I brought Jessie home, and we had her for a lot of years. And then we got a Shih Tzu for free too, because I don't pay for dogs. I don't pay for my animals. And
well, kind of. Why would you? Because like there are so many animals who just need homes too.
Right. And so a few years after Jessie and the Shih Tzu, we got Foxy for free. The breeder couldn't get rid of her because she just didn't look like the rest, because she's a Pomchi, but she's just too, I don't know, she was too adorable for me anyways. So I took her because she's like, she's free. And I'm like, yeah, I do free. I can do that. And before we moved, our little Shih Tzu got unfortunately eaten by something in the woods.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And then the Jessie, she was old and very arthritic, and so we had to let her go before we moved in. So Foxy's the last one, and she's 12 years old. 12 years old. Little fuzzy butt.
Wow.
Yeah. and she's adorable. She's super cute. But I do prefer cats. I do prefer cats. And Mr. Bean, thank goodness my cats can't hear me, is my favorite. Mr. Bean is my favorite. He's just a nice little kitty. Jay's
You can't really pick a favorite. I don't know. I was trying to think. Like, my cats are so different, it would be hard to pick a favorite. Linux is definitely more about people, but Kaiser has a much better Halloween vibe. Plus, he just seems like super magical, which is neat.
Super magical.
And he kind of, keeps our house free of mousy visitors, which I'm definitely a fan of.
Yes. Gotta keep the mice population down.
Well, it can be outside. I'm okay with them outside.
Yeah. They like to get in and poop in the drawers, and then you're like, ugh, I gotta clean all the things. I want leaves. I'm gonna do leaves in the heart, I think. Okay. So, you guys, when you have teeny tiny dies, I do recommend this. Grab yourself some mint tape, because I like the mint tape and I've found that it does not rip my paper. And then we're gonna tape all these little bits together, and then we can move them all at once. Mommy Guy says, nice papers. I was able to get some of those last year when I was in Florida around this time. I sent all my clothes back home via sea freight so I could carry back all the crafty stuff. That's hilarious. Jana says, I love your nails. Thank you, thank you. And then she also says that Jay's nails are nice too.
Well, who was it? Oh, I think that was in your group. I was saying it's always like, you always feel a little underdressed because everyone has like fancy nails.
Yeah. See, my nails, the reason I do my nails is because I don't like my fingers without my nails. So it's a vain thing for me. I'm very vain about my nails. I need to have them done or I'm not a happy person.
I think it's just like a self-care thing too. I know a lot of people just enjoy it as like a way to,
yeah,
I don't know, like take some self-care time.
That's true. That's true. Okay, I'm making a pile of little leaves.
Like, I don't know, is it weird to like remember what day it is when you're not like actively going to a job all the time? I would.
So I only know what day it is half the time.
Oh, okay.
Because I do the lives. we hit around Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I kind of forget where I'm at, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh yeah, I got a live going on. I'm gonna actually put these a little bit closer. Not too close though. And then we're gonna cut some more.
I'll do a dog one. We'll have to figure out who's a dog person someday. There must be someone in your group who's like very doggy.
Yep. Uh-oh, T's in the house and she's got ew, a poor T. She says a darn stink bug flew down her shirt while she was cooking and it sprayed her. You poor thing. Ew. I feel so bad for you. Because then now you just smell the stink bug. Stink bugs are terrible.
We didn't have that. Like, I only saw them for the first time, I don't know, maybe a year ago.
Okay, I know there's a hole in there somewhere. There we go.
Oh, I don't know what my cat is interested in all of a sudden. Oh, there were, you probably didn't hear it, there were some geese that flew by. I guess that
nice.
Confused him. Or ducks, or, one of the migratory things that come by.
One of them fowls, flying fowls.
Yeah.
And
there you go.
Jana has a Jack Russell Terrier mix. And its name is Lil Abner. And then somebody was saying, Jean Morin says that she has a Jack Russell Chihuahua mix named Smokey. So Jean Morin,
So cute.
yeah, and Jana are dog peeps.
Well, that's good. I think they're both on your crafty magical share thingy. It's not called that.
Jay's volume is low. Okay, let
Oh,
me
is it?
turn it up because I can turn it up a
I
little
can't
bit.
hear me, so
Yeah,
you can hear me, right?
I can hear you, but you don't sound low on my end. So I'm thinking maybe
Okay.
it's my
Oh, could be.
mine, and maybe it's because I'm too loud. I'll turn me down a smidge. Let me know how that sounds now. Yeah, Jana Mize says, I'm a dog person, but I don't know if Jana is in the Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends group or not.
If not, you should totally join because we always get the rack always has like super neat things in it,
Ruth, hello,
and
hello.
often things from the 1900s I've never heard of, which is always fabulous.
Oh, I forgot to cut that. I put it on there but didn't send it through the cut machine. That's great.
Do you think our fall? There must be a blue fall.
Mommy Guy says, I see Linux on Jay's table. Yes, little Linux is
Yep.
hanging out.
Do we like? Ooh, that's a nice blue. I like you. That looks fabulous. But I need some other kind of. Oh, we could use that tree paper. Sorry, dude. The problem with him on the desk is his nose gets booped every so often, and I feel bad for him getting a nose boop. Let's see. I guess I don't.
Maddie
Oh,
has
you will
an
be able to see the other.
Aussie doodle named Jake. And Jake
Oh, how
loves
cute!
craft supplies, which does not sound good. Jake, don't eat the craft supplies. We don't eat the craft supplies. Okay, and then I had another die for another leaf. So we're gonna put.
We could try doing this the
those
other
there.
way. Oh, look how I like this. I like this a lot. It's not even together yet. It looks very like I'm a dog person, and I have doggy thoughts to write down in my doggy journal.
Doggy journal. Okay, so we have this, and we're going to cut.
Glue something.
Tape these together too. So we get our tiny little pieces and glue them. We're gonna tape them together so that they cut together. I got another piece right there. Just requested to join the group. Awesome sauces. Just make sure you answer the questions or we don't let you in because we're kind of picky about that. Because we want to make sure you understand the rules. Biggest rule is be kind. Blue paper. Just approved. Awesome sauce. Bye, T. I'm off to like shower like 8 times. Poor T. Those stink bugs are horrible. Almost bad as skunks. And then you gotta bathe in tomato. Because tomato helps get skunky smells out. Okay, the holes at the top.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. When you live out in the boonies and you have skunks and coyotes and all these things, you learn about getting porcupine quills out of your dog's nose, and you learn about getting the skunk smell out of their fur, and it's tomato juice.
Things you know.
Yeah.
No, one of my friends had his dog died. Sniffed a porcupine and the porcupine didn't like it. Oh, good. We have a better color.
Yeah.
And, it's really, it seemed like it would be, oh, that's a lot better. Yes, yes, yes. It seemed like it would be super traumatic for the dog getting the quills out,
Because they do like a reverse hook. They don't come out easy.
Right.
Where's the hole on that? There's a hole here. Where? There we go. Yeah. We had to do the quills once, I think. But we had this huge porcupine, and my goodness, you do not want to run them over either because they're ginormous.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
The one that lived by us, man, that sucker, it had some quills on it. And you drive up and you're like, oh, porcupine. You just stop the car and you wait on the porcupine. You're like, yeah, we're not even going to mess with you. Just have your time. Get to where you need to go. Yeah, he was a big porcupine. A skunk spray is oily and tomatoes are acidic. Yeah, I don't know, but it does. It makes the smell go away really nice. Ruth says, when we lived in the States, our dog was sprayed and my brother too. Poor dude. She says, too bad I was too young to remember it. I bet it was funny though. After the fact. You know, it's never funny during the process, but after the fact, it's always funny.
I'm sure it's one of those things that's funny if it doesn't happen to you.
Yes.
Like if you can observe it from the sidelines.
Okay, we're going to use this fuzzy kitty from Simon Hurley that's laying on its back. And then we're going to put some leaves on. Like, it might be waiting for the leaves to fall to catch
that's a
them.
good idea.
Yeah. But I need a piece of paper to do our stamping. And look, I have room on this piece. Misty, I need you.
And
do your work.
Could. Oh, let's do something different.
What?
Why not?
Different? Who does that?
Although I might smash this paper I really like, but that's okay.
Can always buy more.
It's true, you can.
It is? Yeah.
Do I like it?
Do I want to emboss the kitty? Yeah, I want a shiny kitty. Let's emboss it. Do the anti-static powder. We're going to stamp it. And I think I just over-stamped that. We're going to fix this because I'm pretty sure I just over-inked that.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, so this is the top. This, you can't tell what the top is. Well,
Let's
that's
not
so fun.
smash it so hard this time. Oh, yes. Look at that kitty. That's a cute cat. It's a cute fur ball. And now we need to get our distressing powder and our little...
It's a sassy cat.
Yeah. It's very fitting for me. Yeah, don't taunt a skunk. Don't taunt dogs either. I watched a girl in our backyard taunt our dog that was leashed to the tree. And oops, why'd I close that? I was watching her and I'm like, don't do that. And she's like, gives you the stink eye because we were all kids. And the dog snipped at her because she's like sticking this chicken bone in its face and then taking it back. And like just being rude. And the dog nipped at her. And they went to yell at the dog. I'm like, she did it! She did it! She's teasing the dog! Don't tease the dogs, you guys. It's not nice. My chair is
Plus,
so
I would imagine
squeaky.
that they wouldn't like it very much.
No, they don't. Sherry D!
Oh, I should turn around to this. Where is my brain today? It is somewhere. Somewhere else. You remind me, I have those Simon Hurley cats because I got them on sale at one of the Spellbinders things and have yet to use them. But that's the story of a lot of things.
Right? I do that. I have things that I have purchased that I haven't used in forever, like the Better Press, but I did use it today. I made a video. If you guys are interested, there is a almost an unboxing. Like, I didn't unbox it. We played with it right out of the box though. The Better Press. And I'm impressed. I thought it would be okay, but it's actually a lot of fun.
It's really idiot proof, which was the thing I was super happy about.
Right?
Because I may or may not have read the directions before trying to use it, and it worked out great.
Yeah, I chucked my instructions. I don't even think so. I had to start the video like 3 times because I was having recording issues. My mouth just wasn't on par with my brain, and I'm like blah blah blah. So at one point in one of the videos, I don't know if it's in the one that I recorded, the last one, but I chucked the instructions. I'm like, who reads these? And I just chucked them. And the instructions are over there on the floor. Because, yeah, I don't read the instructions. If I can't get through it without reading the instructions, I'm going to pass. I'm so bad. I'm just going to pass. Okay, we're going to color this cat who goes like this. Yes, the cat goes upside down, my friends. I was over at the neighbor's house when their son came in and said my dog bit him. His mother responded with, "What did you do to make the dog mad?" Right? That's a good mom. That was Pam's comment.
That's cute.
We're gonna do a gray cat. A gray and white cat. So we're gonna get the really light gray because my dad used to have a Persian cat that was super light like this. And what color is this? This one is cool gray too. Oh, that's really lighter. Let's do this one. Double O's. Put you there. And I need one that's a little bit darker. There we go. Come down just a little bit. Come hang with me while I color this cat. Give it dark tips. My dad used to have a fluffy cat like this. Her name was Precious. She was white and gray with blue eyes.
That's pretty okay. A little jacked up, but fine.
Yeah. Sometimes it happens. Do you have any exciting endeavors, Mr. J? I know you're not doing Kendra's card challenge, but are you going to do something next month?
I don't know what I'm planning to do next month. I haven't really thought about it. I have my classes that are on the third Tuesday of the month, but outside of that, I'm not sure what exactly I'm going to do because I don't know. But I kind of wing things, so I don't know. It's sort of that, well, Halloween, of course. Wow,
Yeah.
this is not stapled correctly, but that's okay.
Come on your channel if you want. We'll do some Halloween stuff. I like Halloween.
Me too. I'm always torn because it's like I'd like to give more Halloween cards, but you never know who's like a Halloween person and who isn't.
Yeah. That's why when I do my Happy Meal list, I ask them, I'm like, hey, do you do the holidays? Otherwise, you're going to get a Halloween and a Christmas card if you don't let me know.
Oh, that's smart. Because that way people will at least know.
Yeah. Because I do have a few peeps that don't do the holidays. You know, their religion doesn't do the holidays. And so it's like,
Oh,
I'd rather not send you a Christmas card if you're not going to do Christmas. I don't want to waste a good Christmas card on somebody that may not appreciate it.
no, that makes sense. Oh well, we can pull those out later. But I mean, I do think that makes sense. Let's make the cat one into a little journal.
And I think I have the cutting dies for these. I should probably go look. In fact, I know I have the cutting dies for these. No fussy cutting!
Yeah.
I need some blue though. We're gonna have blue cat eyes. But is this too dark a blue? We're gonna put a little bit of blue across the top, and then we'll pull it down with the clear. Get your clear marker out. Kind of thin that, tone that blue down. Oh yeah. Cutie patootie. Okay, I'm gonna pull out my earbuds so I can't hear nothing.
Alrighty. Guess we need to get out the big guy.
Okay, I am back.
Ray, did you find your dice?
I did.
Oh wow! Did you just color that cat?
Yeah.
That looks great.
Yeah, I did. Use some grays. Now I just gotta find the right die, which I think is this one. Look at it. It's gonna be so stinking cute. Okay. Tape you down, then send you through. I don't want to cut the paper. We're just gonna send you through. The Gemini Junior.
You told me something about you. What was it? Oh, that you know things about the Gemini Junior.
I know things about the Gemini Junior. What do I know?
I don't know. If it's good or not. If it works.
So my first impression with the Gemini Junior was I freaking was a hot mad mess at it. Because the first time I followed all the instructions, the one time I actually read the instructions, because I didn't want to ruin my stuff, right? And so I read the instructions, did my sandwich exactly as it called for, and I sent an embossing folder through it. And the plates and the embossing,
and then,
yeah, the plates and the embossing folder came out like a banana. And I was like, this is not good. And I did something else and it warped that. And so I was like, okay, so the plates sat warped for, I would say, a year and a half, 2 years. I didn't even touch it. And then the magic mat came out and I started fiddling with the sandwich on that. And ever since I got so all of them are different. They're not all created equal because of the pressure might be tighter on one versus another, and mine has a super tight pressure. And so I use actually 2 magic mats. And I just got the magnet one, which I'm going to be trying that out to see how I like it, but it looks fatter. So, but yeah, now that I have my sandwich and I can run the things through, I love it. I use it so much, and the boiling the plates and stuff really works.
Does that work?
Yes, it does.
Really?
I have flattened mine, and then I just realized it's really hot in my attic, and I was leaving my plates across the Gemini, and they were turning into bananas. Like, I'd put them up there, and they were fine, and I'd come in, I'm like, oh, I don't remember them being that warped. So if you have a hot space, I would recommend making sure they're flat, because they will bend in the heat. So yeah.
Wow.
But I do love it. Absolutely love it. And I would just, if I were to recommend it to somebody, I would say, try the sandwich much lighter than what it recommends, before, you know, you send in anything through it. But I will not put an embossing folder through it, only because mine is so tough, and I just use my Cuttlebug for my embossing folders.
Oh, well,
It's
that makes
much
sense.
nicer.
Because
Yeah.
it's not gonna mangle those plates, because those are, I mean, they're not manufactured anymore, but you know, they're still good,
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah, and and I run like 3D embossing folders, all of the brands and stuff. I run through the Cuttlebug. Ooh, almost yanked that out. Let's go back there. But
Well, let's make a card.
yeah. Okay,
Where did
so
all my
you know what?
fantastic animals go?
We're gonna raise the cats because the cat is of importance. Ramona, hello, hello. Thanks for popping in. Mommy Guys says, I got the whole Gemini family the moment they got released because of my arthritic hands, so I cannot do manual. That time there was no magic mat, but I did use my self-healing mat in lieu. Yeah.
Yeah, because I hadn't really thought of going electric, but I'm sure I've told you this story. But when I didn't plan exactly how many die cuts I needed before my crop, where I was making 50 kits,
Right.
by the end of that weekend. Well, and the long story is normal people signed up in advance, but I was waitlisted. So I heard about the thing, and I had like 2 weeks to make all my kits.
Oh
A
my
little more
goodness.
than that,
Yeah.
maybe 3. But like a weekend of like, I die cut. I used my little sidekick because I love it. And I ran my little lemon dice through 150 times, and then the next day I was like, wow, my shoulder's kind of sore just doing that little,
Yeah.
you know, that bit. And I'm sort of like, if I ever gotten to the point of like actually making kits a lot, I would probably buy an electric just because
Yeah.
like I don't need to mangle my shoulder.
And it's really nice because you put your plate together and you just send it through, and it's fabulous. And then it pops it out the other side. So if you're not in a hurry, like you could, send your die through, and then just leave it hanging out the back while you do something else. You don't have to attend it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. Oh, and you were gonna tell Cordelia about the cat.
Well, I was going to tell you I thought I had told you this story, but I think you mentioned that you hadn't heard it, about the random HVAC vent that started meowing in the middle of the night. Well, one of my good work friends had gotten 2 kittens, and then subsequently, in an unrelated way, had his upstairs laundry room flood out because of some, let's say, cost saving measures the builders had done to not put a dedicated drain in. So, anyway, now there's a dedicated drain, but they had had a lot of their drywall off. And apparently, the kitten had gotten in and just sort of climbed around and somehow gotten into like the HVAC vent. So he like sees the kitten in the vent and winds up having to like unscrew the vent at like, I don't know, midnight or 1 a.m. or something. And I don't know, it was quite an interesting situation. His daughters were a little traumatized by the whole thing, I think, but kittens are gonna kitten.
Yep, they
Hmm,
do.
I should.
Okay, I think I'm gonna put that Leafy on this kitty.
Yeah, I'm not sad my kittens aren't kittens.
Mm-hmm.
I like them as cats. What should we do? We could do something.
Sherry D says, anyone needing an electric cutter, if they're interested, Anna Griffith Express. I heard her say she was releasing a new one on HSN exclusive October 29th. Thought about that, Gemini. Wanted it for embossing folders. So if you're gonna do the Gemini for embossing folders, you just basically just very, very little. I mean, one plate, the embossing folder, and just kind of work it up until you find the right sandwich for the type of embossing folders. Pam makes a good suggestion. When you're first time using the Gemini Junior, just run the 2 cutting plates through with nothing else and see if it catches, because if it doesn't pull it through, then that means there's room to add stuff, and if it pulls it through,
Wow.
you might want to make sure you don't have too many things. But there is our first card with our little kitty and our little bit of die
Oh,
cutting.
that is cute.
And it's all from this pattern paper. So the leaves I even cut out of a pattern paper. I cut it out of this pattern paper. So that's got all the metallic-y bits. And so the little squares are from Kendra's Cards Essential Card Kit 1. The cutter. Whatever. The cuts. Oh my gosh. Don't listen to
I
me.
like those things though. Like it's really neat. It's in someone. I don't think it was you, but it might have been. If it was you, I'm sorry, but someone had done a really cool. Like they just smashed a paper pack with that, and
Oh,
then
nice.
used the pieces for stuff. And I was like, that's a really interesting idea.
Yeah, I didn't do a whole paper pack, but I cut like so many pieces of paper with them, and my pink and Maine paper, because we were doing all those videos and the cards for that. So
Yep, yeah.
I cut the pink and Maine paper like 8 pieces, and just I've got all the pieces in a zipper bag, so I can just pull them out and make more. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's fun.
I like that. I swear I'm making a card, but apart from the extra staples I need to pull out later, I do like how these little journaly things came out.
They're super cute.
I want to try making these for a craft fair because you kind of have this 4x6 part in the middle that you can like collage on if you want to or do things. But
Right.
like it would be good like if I like stamped off and then stamped like some kind of I don't know Christmassy thing or a fall-y thing, like you could just stamp like a little leaf or something every so often to just make it feel a little more special.
Right.
But I am making a card because it seems somehow wrong to not make a card after it was my idea.
Oh no, never feel wrong about that. We change our minds all the time. I'm gonna make a black cat, maybe. Do I want a black cat? Will this fit on here
Everyone
without
wants a
his
black
head?
cat for Halloween.
So these are the Tim Holtz cats, and somebody, I don't remember who, because I've had these for a long time, I was trying to figure out where their heads went, and they're like, just tape the pairs together. And I'm like, that's genius. So I actually have these taped together the way they belong. So all of my little critters have their heads. Their heads on straight.
Oh, well, that's good.
Oh,
It's a useful place for them to be. There we go.
Jana, she's working on her first set of cards for Kendra's card channel. She says she's never done it before. And you know what? I never
It's a
did
lot
it
of fun.
before either until I joined up to be on the design team.
Oh, I blame Sire for that and many other things that I got into. Because I was watching because he used to do, when Spellbinders had like the big kits, he used
Mm-hmm.
to do those. And I was really into kits when I got started because it was like, it's a time like this where it's sort of like, well, I don't know if I want to like go all out and like stamp and cut and do all the things to make ephemera. So
Right.
I don't know. I was watching his channel anyway, and I think that was around KCC 8 or so that I really got into it.
Wow.
It's really I like it for like the contest part of it. I think I want to pop this up. Oh shoot, I need to find my foam tape. The contest part is cool, but I just think it's neat to you can take the printable and you don't even need to print the. I've got a binder somewhere. Where is it? Oh, it's right at my feet. What I like to do is I have some pink and main stuff in here too, but I just like to print them out, and then you have them on both sides of one of the, some piece of paper,
Oh, nice.
and then I have the actual digital file. So like if I want to, I like working off the digital files because you can zoom in and actually read the measurements, and I have
Gotcha.
terrible eyesight, so
Yeah.
like I like doing it that way better. But if you let me see, for $10 a month Patreon gives you access to, I think, like the last 10 challenges or something. So like it's really cool to like just sort of build a binder of like all sorts of card sketches. And then if you're just feeling, I'm not sure what I want to do with that, I like it for that. Like, I
Right.
have ephemera and I've made a bunch of ephemera, and I'm like, well, I don't know what I want to do with this. So it's really cool to have options.
Yeah, and
I need to grab foam tape.
there I w- so if you're like me, if you're out there and you're like, I don't know about the sketches, I don't want to do the same thing over and over and over again. Here, what Jay was saying is like when you have the stuff and you're like, I'm not sure what I want to do, and you start flipping through those sketches, it like ignites the brain, and you're like, oh yeah, that would be cool, like that, or this, that, and the other thing. But the other thing I found very interesting is like when you're making those sketches, even if you make the same sketch like 5 times, they're totally different because the paper changes, or you take the elements and you scoot them apart a little bit more, or you twist it another way, or you rotate it from landscape to the vertical. It really changes, and so they can be unique each time you do them. Janice says,
Yeah,
I
I
run it.
mean, like,
Oops, go ahead.
oh, I was gonna say, like, if you pop over to any of the galleries in our Facebook group, you can just see the same sketch over and over, but like you wouldn't have any idea because they look so different because if you change up the themes.
Right. Janice says, I run out of layout ideas. Kendra's card challenge would be fabulous for you because they do. She even if you buy this, like if you buy these and you buy them as a bundle, you get the, what is it, 50 some sketches for free, or you can buy the 50 some sketches from Pink and Main, and they show you how to use these 50 different ways. And then Kendra's
Yeah,
card challenge, she's got 15 per. Like, it's insane. It's insane how fabulous it is. I'm
I'm
gonna
just
actually.
amazed. Like I'm impressed that you
Amazing.
could like. I'm just impressed that she can keep up her creativity over time because like that would be kind of a challenge. It's sort of like after you do hundreds of them, how do you know if you're doing a new one or not?
Right? Because she does it every 3 months.
Yeah.
She's on
I mean, she's been
16.
doing them since the pandemic, so there's just a ton of them.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that. I'm being nutty. I'm making like sentiment free cards
Oh, that's
because
not
like I
naughty.
don't
That's my
know.
jam. I hardly do sentiments.
Well, like a lot of well, I've been playing around with this bitty penny kit, but like because of the kit, I'm kind of like the cat has a presence, but like it could be anything.
Right?
It's like really striking, but like it's not specifically a season or sentiment, like could be a birthday cat or a thinking of you cat or a come in for a spell cat. I found
It
that
could.
forgot I had bought these, but these are sparkly. These are metallic stickers I might have bought at Michael's accidentally.
Accidentally, huh? Mary's Crafty Creations. Thanks for popping in.
Hey, Mary.
Oh, that one's much bigger than that one. I didn't realize that. That'll work still. We'll do that.
Well, that's pretty. I like the two browns. That's really nice.
Yeah, so um I didn't realize they were different sizes cuz this is off of kit 1 and kit 2. Okay.
Ooh, look, sparkly bats. That's cool.
I like sparkly bats. Jay, did you
and
make or buy
sparkly.
those little notebooks and embellish them?
I made these, so there's actually a video up on my channel if you want to grab it. It's the original designs from Lyric Lover Crafts, if you're familiar with her. But the back is a 4x4 piece of double-sided pattern paper. The front, this is a 3x4, and then you can decorate it however you want. So the 4-inch piece, you just score it 3.25. So you have a 3.75 inch overhang, and then you just stick your 3x4 on that, and that makes your basically a little wider than a 4x6 cover. And then you just stack up however many 4x6 things you want on it, and then you just staple through it. And the neat thing is, because this is 3.25 inch, you can just use a normal stapler. Like, you don't need the fancy big one. Unless you have the fancy big one. I'm very tempted by them. But, well, like, it would be cool to make bigger ones. And the other
Right.
thing, so, and when the one with the paper, this is just 8 sheets of notebook paper cut to 4x6. So, like, mass producing this with notebook filler paper is super inexpensive because I got like 150 sheets at Walmart for like 97 cents or something. And then the dog one I did differently. I just did this with 4 pieces of pattern paper, and ignore the fact that I misstapled it the first time. But same cover, you can just fill this out completely, and you can use your. This was originally designed to use those 4x6 cut aparts that come in a lot of paper collections. So there's that. So you can do a lot with this. And then, you can, if you want to like zhuzh it up a little bit, like you could use, and you're working with, if you do this off like a standard paper collection, like you might have stickers or stamps or other things. Um, or if I'd printed out the Bitty Penny like ephemera, you could do that. Or obviously these are digital, so you can like uh, scale them up or down or do whatever you'd like
Do all the
in that
things.
realm. Yeah, do all the things. You might do one more card or two more cards, however many more cards. Ooh, we could do. Ooh, I could use my Beetlejuice paper. How does that look with our little dog? Is there a dog in Beetlejuice? There might
Um.
be now. I mean, I don't think there
Yeah.
was, but
Yes.
I
In the
thought
first one,
we.
that's how they died. The dog was on the thing, on the road, and she stopped or tried to avoid the
Oh,
dog. Yeah.
oh,
So.
okay.
Yeah. I don't know
So
about
I'm
the
not
second
crazy.
one. I
Good.
don't remember. But yes, there was a dog.
Anyway, what do I need? Oh, I need an inside. That is that. That is that.
Okay, and then my second card's almost done, you guys. And this is how easy it is. I'm just gonna sell these all the time. I'm not affiliated with Pink and Maine. I'm affiliated
Oh,
with Kendra's Card Challenge. But I love these things. Like, you just cut all the pieces, and so I have all these lovely pieces. And this piece is gonna go down, and then we're gonna glue another piece, and there we have it.
not to be an enabler or anything, but I bet you could buy them on scrapbook.com through your affiliate link.
That would be nice. I
I
don't
think
know.
that
Are they on?
scrapbook.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think both Simon Says Stamp and scrapbook.com were carrying them because I remember Kendra was like super excited that, like those sites that we've all been looking at for years. It's like she was very, very jazzed about,
Yeah.
oh, the Witch's Inn would be perfect. I mean, like I would be too. Like, if you made a product and it was like, I think there's just something about things being for sale in a store that's just sort of
Exciting, right?
wild. I have a bat.
Yeah. Just uh, for you guys though, if you're out shopping, definitely buy it where it's cheaper, and then don't forget to run back to Pink and Maine and get, because it's worth it. Even if you don't buy the bundle there, it's worth having um, the sketches that Pink and Maine set up too. So there's that.
Yeah, and Kendra's been doing these. These are free. so I don't feel bad about showing them. She's been doing these 2-sheet wonders too,
Mm-hmm.
with the dies.
I think I
So
just set
this
that
one
way
was
too high.
released through her. This one is for free through, or it was for free, whatever. If you're a free member of the Patreon, that's where this one came from. I think there may be more than this. I haven't looked at the Patreon in a while, but the ones you get with the actual from Pink and Main look just like the back of the packaging. So if you buy the dies, you actually get sketches on the back of the packaging. So don't throw it out, even
Yes.
if you're like me and are tend to transfer your die, try to organize your dies somehow. That's not a way that's
I,
keeping them in their
I
packaging.
I
There you
toss
go.
the packaging a lot too, but yeah, because I don't have a place to store big dies like this. I've these are just staying on here until it falls apart and I find another way to store them. But yeah, they do
Yeah,
give
I
you a
actually
couple
put
of free
mine on a
ones.
magnet sheet just so I didn't lose the little dies that come with it because I find myself using like those banner dies a ton because they're compatible shapes with each other.
Right. And this is the first time I've cut out the little ones, and then I didn't even use them. So I still didn't use them. But here's my second card with their little
Well, I feel
font.
like it would be neat because it would be like you could take all your scraps that you may throw away now. I tend to like save mine for a while and then wind up tossing them because I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'll ever use this.
Right.
Anyway, but you could take like, I don't know. These are a bad example because these are cute, but like if you had some random piece left over like this and you were like, well, I don't think I'm going to do a card where I need this mat, like you could just cut some kind of banners out of them and that would look
Right.
pretty cool.
Yeah, and the other fun thing is hers are stitched. So you could inlay them. So like if you get two of the same, but you cut the stitching off of one in another color, you can inlay them. And I've done that so many times. I'm like, oh, we're just gonna cut two of these and then I inlay. It's a lot of fun. And it's not
Oh,
too
neat.
too hard, yeah.
That's a great idea.
Um, 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 um. Yeah, it gives a nice little look. A lot of mine are inlaid on like black or white, and then the pattern paper sits on top. What's the name of the die? So these are card cut essentials, set 1 and set 2. Card cut essentials. I
Well,
always
if you're
have,
buying both on Pink and Main, like buy the bundle because you'll get the sketches for free.
yeah. But
If
if
you're
you,
buying them anywhere else, it doesn't matter.
yeah, just go back for the sketches, because what is it? It's like
Yeah.
$5 for 50 some
Yeah.
sketches, which I
Yep.
need to go buy because I actually want to see all the sketches. I want to see them all. Let's see what they are. I feel like I want to draw on my cat. I may muck this up, so I'm going to start on the back side and see about giving him a little cat eyeballs. Simon
Oh,
says
that's a cute
Stamp
idea.
has them, but I'm not affiliated with them, so.
Oh. Ah, I know I had a. Oh, what is that? That's pretty.
Okay, I like that.
Oh, it's a card. Oh, it's a card. Hmm.
Oh, I was
Ooh, I
drawing.
like all your. Oh, That's so cool. You're using the autumn wreath thingy from last year.
Yeah, he was a freebie. Janice says, I just ordered the pink and main dies. Yay! Sorry, you're spending money at our behest. No. But yeah, so I thought he would look cute, the little lay-in one, like it was, I don't know. But I'm gonna add some eyeballs. Well, not really eyeballs. I'm gonna add some area for might be some eyes, and then maybe a whisker. I think I'm gonna mess this up. Whisker, 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 whisker. There we go.
There's something else I was going to tell you. Oh, we do have confirmation from Biddy Penny that the flower thingies that I thought were cabbage are actually based on lotuses.
Oh,
If
nice.
anybody, if that was bothering anybody for like, you know, I will say I gardens and he is very gets a little has difficulties with the idea of flowers that don't exist being on things, which is fine. I
And
mean,
little tufts of white to our cat.
that's why Aldo makes all those dyes that are like, like actually specific flowers. I kind of like him against the leaves better, even though it blends in. I kind of let's do that. We did the other one,
Okay.
yellow.
Uh, I know she was here
That's
once
kind
before. I'm gonna butcher her name probably.
of.
Elisa. Hey, Elisa. Thanks for popping in today. Terrible with names.
Oh,
But
I've been
that's.
awful. I haven't looked at the chat at all.
And then Pam says scrapbook.com
Ooh, you have so
also
many
has them.
friends.
We have so many friends because they're here for both of us. And I know a lot of them hang out at your channel, which I need to
Oh, Linda, hello.
fix my alarm thingy. It's not letting me know when the lives are going that I want to see.
Oh, well, that's sad.
Yeah. Well, I would have missed you yesterday. Was it Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. I slept. I was exhausted. I don't know what the heck happened, but I just slept all day.
Oh, I like that. I guess yeah, it happens. I don't know. I've had weekends where I've gotten nothing done, where I've had really good intentions, and then it's just like it's far too nice to
Right.
like try to do work.
Maddie says, "Thanks, ECR and Jay. I've got to call it a night. Bye. Have a good evening."
Have a good one.
Yep, I'm
Yeah.
about done because I've made 2 cards. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Actually, they were really simple cards, you guys. Look at how simply cute those are. My nail is doing stupid stuff. Get out of there.
Ooh,
Uh,
I love the cat on the wreath. That's a really cool idea.
yeah, he's super cute. We could even do it with a dog. If we wanted to. But this cat would be cute on it too, I think. This little laying down cat. The Siamese one would be really cute on there too because it looks like it's trying to attack something. Like,
That'd be cool.
yeah, he almost fits in that circle-y shape too. The little Siamese would be really good with that. Or
Oh, that's a good idea.
this one too, like a little majestic kitty staying up in front of there. Or the hairless cat. I don't like the hairless cat. Sorry, they kind of they
Hang
kind of
out your
creep me
jam.
out. Yeah.
I don't know. I was weirded out by them, and then I met one, and it was a very nice cat, and it was really fascinating. They like if you pet them, they feel like suede, which is weird, but
Really?
yeah, it's
I'm afraid to
really
touch them.
no, it's like if you think of them like they're like and they're because they have such a fine and short coat, like they're really warm, so it's like weird. It's like the warm suede cat.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I'm always afraid to touch them because they just look creepy. Yeah.
I mean, I mean, they look unusual. Oh, I like that. But they need a something to stamp here. Maybe a thanks. This is more fall than spooky. If you like fall dog cards, please comment below because I might have to give this one away to someone. Even though I am not always watching the chat, I definitely watch you on the replay. What kind of sentiment are we in the mood for? What does this dog say to you? I guess anything.
Bow wow. Bow chicka
Yeah.
wow wow.
I feel like you'd be saying a motivational something. I don't know.
Right? Like, yeah, keep your chin up or something, you know, like,
Oh, I
yeah.
do have those. I have those cool wherever they are. My desk is so freaking unorganized. I need to not have a holiday and organize my stuff.
What?
Uh, I want something kind of chunky. Pretty sure I had inspirational something.
I think I'm
Oh,
gonna
there might be
do that.
something. Dear friends is kind of lame. Oh.
Ugh. 6, so 5.5. 5 and yeah.
Oh, it's non-existent. Probably.
Yeah, I just made another card. Well, I gotta glue it together, but it'll be put together. Get off of there.
I forget if you were around for my other rant, but like I use this stamp set like all the freaking time, and when I bought it just for the buildings, which I use almost never.
Right? I do that. Is it a scrapbook.com one with the
Yeah, it's
buildings?
the Sunny Lane one
I
that came in
have
the.
that one.
But I use the thanks all the time. I use the hello. I don't use the love. Hey there, I've used a lot. I like this You Brighten My Day one too. It's a good sort of universal whatever sentiment.
I actually just used the house recently. What did I use the house on? Oh, I can't remember, but yeah, the house came in handy. I feel like it was for something from Kendra's.
Could be.
Bye, Pam. Thanks for popping in. Pam says, I'm pretty sure the dog is thinking you can't be all you read, then speak. I'm pretty sure that
Nope.
dog is thinking you can't all be as pretty as me. Yeah, it's a pretty dog. But see, these little stitch dies just make it for easy peasy. Like, and then you can throw cinnamon on, or maybe a little something something.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
But
that
like they
too.
have detail already, so it's makes
Yeah,
it easier.
nice little note card. Something simple, just layer some papers. Layer the papers, and see, I made enough. I can do it again.
Hey. Uh
And then we're
where
gonna
would
do
you be
this
if you
one.
were a pokey tool?
I got mine right here. I'll throw it your way. Mary Landers, aka Mary Alice, says, "Who let the dogs out?" Who? Although that song is about
You still
ugly.
hear it though.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, well here's a pokey tool.
I don't know why I'm
And
doing that. Lisa. Let's see. Do I want to go all the way to the edge with that? I kind of do. We're going to go all the way to the edge with that.
all the way to the edge.
And if we do it like this, it could be a book fold. I don't even know.
Ooh, that's cute. It's very distressy.
Yeah.
Looks like a Delise card, like because of all the extra bits and pieces.
I think I'm going to use
There we go.
I like to know I'm thinking the right pronunciation. I like
Of
it.
what?
Oh, when we were asking Alyssa how to say her name, so I wasn't butchering it.
Oh.
And she
Oh,
says,
good.
Lisa. Gosh, that's Lisa. Lisa is Lisa, and I still said it wrong. Don't mind me. I have issues with reading. Oh my gosh. She's like, that girl, I just spelled it out for her, and she's still messing it up. Please don't judge me. I have issues.
I don't know. I was messing up Shanna's name for a while, and she was like, "It's fine. Don't worry about it. You're not the first person." I like but I still feel bad. But
I do. I do too.
ooh, are we feeling? Actually, that's not craft. Do I like that? I don't know if I like that. I want kind of a better brown, but a browner brown.
I have a browner brown. I have all the things you need, Jay. I've got the pokey tool. I've got.
Ooh, it's cute on gray.
Ooh,
I mean,
I
this
like
is the
that on
wrong
gray.
size. Well, we have more gray paper. Oh, I've almost smashed this is like my second. I've been like in a gray phase for like fall or whatever. Summer and fall, I've been doing a lot of like warm gray card bases, and I smashed a whole pack of paper. So
Nice.
I'm sure
Smashing
more
that
will be done.
paper. Linda G says if you order through Simon Says stamps on the Kendra's Card Challenge dies, these guys, you get free shipping. And so you save
Ooh.
$7.99. And you can go use that $7.99 and buy the 50 some sketches. And
Oh,
you'll
that's
still
clever.
have change left over. No judging tonight. Don't judge me ever. Not just tonight. Don't ever judge me. Not out loud in public. Judge me in private, silently. I don't want to hear it. But hey, look, I made my own sketch. Just rip the paper, glue the paper, put some flags on it.
There you go.
But yeah.
Oh, I like how this is coming out. We just need to do something on the inside. How cute this is.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I'll have to post all these and like tag Biddy Penny like 5 million times until she says, "Hey, can you stop tagging me in your posts?"
She will never say that.
Probably
though.
not. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. If I release something, I wouldn't be like, no, don't tag me 500 times. I'd hate that. Is this French's, or can I not measure? That's all right.
Linda says that is with the code free ship. Well, it's FRSHP for anything over $25 for stamp timber. Yeah, I forgot to put in the code for my order at Simon Says Stamps, so whatever. It happens. Aren't we allowed to judge people? Yeah, that's different though. We can judge people's food. I like candy corn. Judge me all you want on that. I eat it. I know I'm broken. I like the candy corn. But it has to be Brock's candy corn. Otherwise, it's wrong. It's nasty. Brock makes the best candy corn. And effing maybe jeebers. I spilled the beads again. I spilled the beads.
I don't know that this needs to be a Halloween. Oh, there's Halloween words. Oh, that's cool. Look, they're metallic-y Halloween words. Didn't realize they were in here.
What paper pad is that?
It's from this Recollections sticker book.
They make some fun stuff during the holidays.
I forget where it is. There's somebody. Oh, maybe it's the new Stampin' Up sticker sheet. But there's one that has like all the lines for the by the pricking of the thumb something wicked this way comes. It's got them all, but like the words are separate, so you could like make it look very, I don't know, like ransom notey
Nice.
and have it look really really kind of fun. Oh, this would be nice. We could just bring a little of the outside in, or I could just seal this color, which I think is the same. Yeah, we could do that too.
Linda G says candy
Yeah, I
corn
like
and
that.
peanuts taste just like a payday. I don't know. I'll have to try that out because I love a good payday bar. Payday is
This
one of
is a good idea.
my favorite candies. Paydays, Mr. Goodbar, Snickers, and candy corn. Oh, and Celia's chocolate covered cherries. And Lindt, the original Lindt balls. Oh my gosh, those are good too.
The milk chocolate or the dark chocolate?
The milk chocolate. I do like dark chocolate. I just, it's a little rich, so I don't wolf it down as quickly as milk chocolate. Hey everyone, I was out taking care of the chickens. What did I miss? You missed all the things. Please catch the replay, anybody that's missed anything. And yeah. And then you guys hop on over to Jay's channel. Make sure you're subscribed over there. He does fun videos and lives as well. He's got good content over there.
Oh, I
And
like that.
his
Yay.
his channel is linked in the description. Let me make sure that actually came through. Yeah, see? Visit Craft by Jay on
If not,
his
it's just,
channel.
yeah. I was gonna say,
Right there.
if it's not linked, it's just the way you would think it would be. It's all the things together.
All the things together. That's it right there. So you can click that in the description box. I've got 15 likes because I just gave myself a like. So we're missing 3.
Oh, I should. Oh, I should go like the video. Wherever I put my phone? Somewhere. We'll wait
Linda,
until I'm not handling tape.
I have no idea. I don't know what a Mally's is. Um, I've only been to Cleveland a couple of times. We're kind of far from Cleveland. What are we? 2 hours?
Let's
No.
find our
Wait.
phone.
Or is that Columbus is 2 hours and Cleveland is 4? I don't know. Look at how cute that cat is.
Which one? We have a lot of cats on screen.
Your cats. I've already seen my
Oh,
cats. Your cats are cute. Bitty Penny's cats.
Bitty Penny. Yes, those are cute
Bitty
cats.
Penny. Okay, I'm gonna spotlight you so you can show off your makes.
Alrighty.
Pin. You are now pinned.
So we started off with making some of these little mini journals, and the first one I made was using not the dog, it was the cat. I made with the cat one, I used some filler paper to make it more of like a writing journal, and then with the dog, I just used some cardstock. So you have all these neat little pages that you can collage on. And the dog's a little messed up because I put in a few extra staples that I'll need to pull out tomorrow, but it'll be fine. So there is that. And then I made 2 cards with these are all from the same printable sheet with the Bitty Penny. These are the Bitty Penny printables. These are both autumn papers from Stampin' Up, but it's weird how close the colors match, which is great because I don't know. And Elizabeth had the good idea to use gray on this. I really like it with the gray.
I like it with the
Anyway,
gray. It looks really nice.
and with this one, I've just popped up the panel with the cat on it, which I like, but kind of with all the stuff going on, this one didn't really have room for a sentiment, which is fine. But I like both of these a lot. They'll make good friend fall cards. Because it's like they have like a desert background vibe, but they also are like fall colors. So I don't know.
Yeah. They're really cute. And they're blue and orange. We see that color combo on your channel quite a bit.
I
I
do
think.
love blue and orange.
Yeah.
Well, I'm oddly like in with the craft roulette teams, I'm always a team purple person, but I know that the hostess loves orange, so I've been making a lot of orange cards, and it's kind of the orange season, so I don't know. Like, so I've gotten like 6 things. And I made a card last night with one of these, so I've made 5 cards out of a single printable sheet already. So that's been
Nice.
pretty fun. Oh, and I found my phone so I can go like the stream. Ooh, you have 19 likes now.
Yay! We like the likes. Good
But thanks,
night.
this was fun. I really like the theme. I like your cards.
The
I
theme
like the
was
ripped
your
edges. That's
idea,
really
though.
cool.
The theme was your
Well,
idea,
I like
though.
everything fall. Yeah, I
Uh,
like my own themes.
replace the
I
pin.
kind of like my own theme.
Replace the pin. Okay, so I went through. This was my first one, and using the Card Cut Essentials #1. So those are the squares out of the window thingy, and then we used Simon Hurley's
Oh.
Fur Baby, and then we just used two companies' leaves and hearts. So we just used whatever we had.
Are those like little stickeries?
No, we die cut them. They're dies, and
Oh,
then I
okay.
glued them down.
Okay.
Yeah, they're foily
Oh, yes,
because
yes.
I used the foily patterned paper.
Oh.
Yeah.
Clever.
I know,
That's
right?
smart.
So it's all patterned paper aside from the cat and then the little weird bits. But so
Mhm.
that was our first one, and then our second one, the bigger rectangle is from Card Kit Essentials 1, so it's got a bigger rectangle, and then the smaller rectangle is from #2. And I use this set so much, you guys. I use it so much. I think it's my favorite because of these. I love these. And then we use this guy from scrapbook.com, isn't it?
Yep.
And
That was a freebie last year, I think.
yeah, and yeah, it's just really great. So I cut it and then I ran it through with just a chunk of gold in there so we could get that. So it's kind of like a little mirrored thing. And then this is the Tim Holtz cat dies, and I just used some white pen to give it some marks. Cheryl Jackson, thank you for popping in. Imagine liking your own themes. Go figure. I know, right?
Yeah, and I don't know if this is a me thing, but I went through like this whole phase of like not liking my cards, and then it was sort of like at some point I just really started liking things that I was doing on my channel. It's interesting, right? Because you're
Right?
like, well, I kind of like how that came out. Like, I would like if someone gave that to me, you know.
Yeah,
I
I
do. I think that ripped. I like those ripped ones just because like you still have a lot of real estate there. So like
yeah,
you could come back in and like I mean you could make it almost anything. It's like a ready to go cart. I mean it's not quite a background, but you know what I mean? Like
yeah, you like it could be
it's sort of a
done.
like you could stick a vocal whatever on it.
Yeah, or yeah, and like the cats, like this one here, this
Or
little
I mean you could use
praying
it just like
kitty.
that obviously too.
But
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
but
I need
this
to get
was,
my crazy cats out because those are fun.
and because I ran when I went to run these dies, I ran the whole sheet, and so I came with extras, and that's one of the things I love. You can run these things a bazillion times into different colors, and then you just pick all your pieces. So this one was using the smaller of the set. This one was using the medium. But yeah, easy
Yeah, I
peasy.
forget if I mentioned this on your stream, but I saw someone they just took a whole paper pad and just ran it through, like half on one die and half on the other one, and then basically had just a
Yeah,
huge bucket of pieces. So then you could just make cards as you need them, but you know, since you cut them out of the same paper collection, everything kind of goes with itself.
it does. It's coordinating matchy. And in my pink and main bucket, you can see this is what I have left after doing all
Whoa.
the makes and stuff. But I can totally make so many more cards. All I gotta do is open it, dump it, and put the pieces together. But yeah,
Yeah, like that wood frame is like a card waiting to happen.
I know. And the wood grain was really great. And I was shocked that they still sell this because I got this like last year or the year before last. And that's where that wood grain is from. So
Well, I
everything
think they
coordinates.
keep a lot of their papers active. I know that what was it when it was graduation season, and I think I was chatting with Kendra about they have a black, white, and gold one that's very sort of graduation slash like wedding adjacent.
Right.
But they've had that for like 3 or 4 years, she was saying. So,
Wow.
well, it's kind of like you get something where the color combo is really good. The
Yeah.
one I have that I haven't used, I'm really excited about is they've done a couple of these like faux ink background one. They're really neat because they look like alcohol inks, but
Oh,
without all the
I love those.
like, yeah. I, but it's sort of like it's a nice like if you don't want to spend a while, if you didn't plan to make your own background, having pattern paper that looks like it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Mommy Guide says, one thing I like about our community is that everyone is very kind and encouraging, so it makes sharing our work easier because there is less fear of being judged. Yep, that's one of the rule. Well,
Yep.
it's an unspoken rule in my group. If you're nasty to somebody's project, you're gonna get the boot. Because I don't play that game. But yeah, we like
I don't know if I've ever
encouraging.
seen it. Like I've seen people sometimes make comments on my videos or others, like with like a technical thing, like a hey, I couldn't see your project because it was too
I
dark or something.
I
But
get
like
that.
I don't know though. I don't know if I've ever seen like a legitimately like mean comment anywhere in the crafty space, that's
I have.
like I don't like your project or whatever. Oh, well, that's too bad.
Yeah, I've seen it and I've commented back, the famous adage, if you don't have anything nice to say, move on.
Well, I mean, taste is so subjective. It's
Right.
like, well, maybe you like clean and simple, and I like putting 17 kinds of bling on something. Like there's not like one of those that's better or worse. Like it's
Right.
just sort of whatever you like.
Pam says, you may have missed the exception for judging. We're allowed to judge people's food preferences. Right? Yes, because if you drink Pepsi, you're broken. It, it's just wrong. It's just wrong. Pepsi is so wrong. But that's my opinion. It's fabulous, though. But I want to thank you, Jay, for hanging out and playing and giving us this great idea of fall and kitties. Fall and kitties. So that's where the inspiration came from. I appreciate it. It's
Welcome.
always nice to have you here. And yeah, thank you all for hanging out in the Chatty McChattersons, keeping everybody company and stuff. We will see you next time right here on the channel, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. I don't know, but we'll figure something out. Until then, I hope you all have a very wonderful evening. And again, thank you so much, Mr. J. If you could send me some pictures so I could put them on
Oh yeah,
the front of the video for the replay people so they know what they're going to get into, that would be awesome. Thank you.
I can do that.
Fabulous. And Mommy Guide says, thank you so much. Elizabeth and Jay, awesome crafty friends in the chat. Mary's Crafty Creation is also sending a thank you to us. So thank you, thank you. And have a good evening, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Nope, not that button.